Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw here with our character Corvo, and we have a special guest today.
Hello.
You want to say your name, special guest?
Sure. I'm Wolf Prince. I was here a couple weeks ago, and Nosgard has invited me to show up again.
Indeed. So, same as last time, I just wanted to get somebody in who hasn't seen this video yet, because they can help me, explain it. How did you feel about blatant civilian murder?
Blatant civilian murder seems to be a pretty important part of a lot of games, so, not really an issue.
Well, the key we got off him unlocks the front door downstairs, which we just warped over, and it unlocked that little cabinet we just opened, and nothing else. So it's going to be tricky for you, Wolf Prince, because you're not going to have time to pause it. But viewers, when I look at a painting, pause it if you want, and try and figure out why I care so much about the painting in question. Like the next one coming up right here. Take a quick look, Wolf Prince. Everyone else, take a look as well. Anything stick out?
Well, it was a very brief look, but it looks like a lot of people watching some event wandering around the street.
Okay, you got one more try to figure it out before I just spell it out for you in the video. But you got one last try. See if you notice anything about this painting that would be useful from a puzzle perspective.
Possibly something to do with the ice the ship is breaking through?
To be fair, you don't have a lot of time. The viewer will have a better chance. Well, if you don't want it to be spoiled, look away now, because this note tells you. The secret is in the paintings. You take the paintings and you look at the number. Each painting had a big number on it. Those numbers, put in a certain order, will open the safe. So you see here how we have that 7 on the ship. The ship is number 7. There's also a 4 and a 3. And you're going to get the combination put in right here if you can't figure it out on your own. Although I actually put the wrong combination in because I got confused. But I fixed it in just a moment. Well, that'll happen. We'll get it.
There we go.
There we go. There's only so many combinations. You get a rune and some money. So, as you can see, this is a nice upper room apartment type area. And that's me in pain. Lots of pain.
That's why you don't generally jump off of tall buildings.
You know, I meant to blink and pain. It's okay.
I think that means you're doing it wrong.
I feel like pain might be an indication of incorrect play style. Yes. Okay, let's try again. Pain.
Less pain.
Less pain, but still pain. Okay, third time's the charm. We can do this. I have said I'm not good at platforms, I feel.
There we go. Less pain that time.
Less pain that time. In this second house, we drink out of the faucet of a plague victim's house. There's nothing wrong with that idea.
That could not go wrong in any way.
No way. And we eat his food. Nothing wrong with that idea.
I see no way this could be dangerous.
No, nothing dangerous at all. No way this could be a result of a negative impact on our lifestyle or our health.
Now, is it actually possible for Corvo to catch the plague?
It is actually not. I am actually kind of disappointed given how much plague is in the game. I would have liked a way to catch the plague as like maybe an ending if you kill too many plague victims or something. It is not a factor.
That is a bit disappointing, and since it's such a large part of the plot of this game.
I'm inclined to agree. That is something I would have liked to see, but no such luck. And, well, he was in my way. What do you want me to say? I'll paraphrase really quick. We're going to be reading some notes here, and you can read them in detail if you feel so inclined. Basically, this man found a very shiny object, and he really likes it. That's about what the first note says. Second note, well, his cousin came over, and he feels his cousin also likes his shiny object. And given the corpse, you can kind of see where this is going. Anyway, third note, wax his cousin, and Wolfpoint and I are going to be quiet now, because after this note, there's going to be some in-game dialogue that I want you guys to be able to hear. We'll be back in just a moment.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
And that is the Outsider. He is the equivalent of this world's Loki, Satan, Mephisto, whichever dark deity that is generally considered not good and does mean things you want to go with. How did you feel about that representation of him there, Wolf Prince?
You mean as a very average-looking human male?
That's what I was saying, yeah. Because I personally find it interesting that he is a god. That is literally a god you were just speaking to. He doesn't put virtually any effort into that personification.
Well, I would imagine...
You can talk over this, don't worry. I know there's dialogue, but there's about to be two guys talking at once. You're going to miss both conversations. They'll have to read the subtitles to hear it anyway.
Awesome, so listen to me instead.
Exactly.
I feel like if you're a god, then maybe you don't have to put so much effort into that. I mean, somebody wants to ignore you, not listen to you. You are more than capable of dealing with that however you see fit.
This is true. You can hear here in the background, yeah, it's a bug in the game. Both these conversations go off at once no matter how careful I am not to make it happen. So, I'll quickly paraphrase both. The first guy said, there's some scary shit up ahead. The second guy is talking about his ally being locked up in prison, and that's the gist of it. And I will demonstrate the scary shit up ahead very shortly. But if you don't want to be seen by these two thugs, the trick is very simple.
In case we want to go and get ourselves killed. Look, are we gonna bust Alec out or not? Eventually, sure. He's the only one who can tell us about the pearls. We'll let him rot in a cell a while longer. He'll be more careful next time.
So if you just wait here a moment, the thug problem will take care of itself. We can talk over this part. And that scoreboard was showing that one player was losing severely. And I like little touches like that. You know, this has nothing to do with the main plot. It's just a couple dead bodies next to a scoreboard for cards where one guy was really losing. So you can probably put together what happened there on your own. I hope. Puppy. Wait for it.
Show yourself. City Watch, wake up. We've got some lowlife breaking curfew. Let's show 'em who owns the bridge.
If you wait a little bit, well, the problem will take care of itself. There is no longer two thugs between me and getting past this area.
Those are some very large muzzle flashes.
They're using essentially what I would describe as like mini blunderbusses, so yeah, like a whole freaking explosion coming out the barrel of the gun. But let me show you the other conversation about the scary shit up ahead. Let's see. It doesn't sound that scary, does it, Wolfpoint? It's that scary.
Ow.
Yeah, maybe a little scary. Maybe we should avoid that, perhaps?
Maybe just a bit.
Maybe.
Again, pain.
Pain. Lots of pain. Yeah, the arc pylon homes in, fires more or less instantly, so we don't want to deal with that. So let's take an alternate path now that those two gentlemen are out of the way.
That seems like a very excellent place to avoid going into.
Indeed. Oh, little note here, basically I'll sum it up. Slackjaw's an asshole. That's the gist if you don't want to pause it. And you want to see some slick parkour? Watch this. I'm kind of proud of this one. Yeah.
Very nice.
Quick note to the viewers, if you are following along and you're trying to do this no detection, don't do what I'm about to do. While in this particular playthrough it works out, it is a very, very risky maneuver, and you very frequently will be seen by guards trying to do this. That scary thing that just zapped me, I just rewired it so it's on my side.
Does the game go into really explaining how this biodetection tech works, that you can transfer it to be on your side so easily?
You have a hacking tool called a Rewire Kit. Is it remotely feasibly explained in science? No. Does it make any sense? No. But is it really fun to watch people get disintegrated by a giant laser of electric death? Yes.
It is fun, but I like science, and it would be cool if they did a little bit of explaining of how it knows who you are.
Well, they actually did explain how it knows who you are. In the conversation that we could not hear because they're buggy as hell, basically there's an item that they all touch that registers them with the machine. They have an officer who goes around making all the guards touch it. Now, how rewiring it makes it work for us and not them, I have no idea. That is not explained properly.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, it would be interesting if they could justify the rewire tool, that one tool rewires all the machinery in this entire world to work for you. If you want to turn it off, you take out the whale oil tank. That would not make it attack anyone. It would just be turned off. The problem is that tank is in a location where if you try and get to the tank, well, we've demonstrated. Yeah. But, like I said, this time it worked out well. We killed everybody and we got through just fine. A lot of times you will get detected by doing that, because if somebody sees someone else get zapped and gets away, like they start running away from the pylon in time, they'll go sound the alarm. But I'm going to show you a much safer method to get into the next part. There's also an achievement for this, which I already have, but if you climb to the very top of this tower, you get an achievement, for climbing to the top of the tower, because reasons.
Conquered the tower.
Exactly. That guy has a key. If you don't want to kill him, you can just take his key and leave, but I want to kill him. So, yeah. And that lever is a tactical decision. If I was being chased by guards or the alarm is sounded, that raises the bridge so people on the other side cannot actually reach me. Because, they can't blink up here like I can, because I'm a dirty, dirty outsider worshiper, apparently. So, Wolfprince, have you ever played any game that this scene reminds you of? I'm not sure if you've played any of the games I'm thinking of. I can think of a couple that have really high tower climbing sequences as a gameplay mechanic.
Not that are springing to mind immediately.
Assassin's Creed?
Nope.
Far Cry?
Nope.
Mirror's Edge?
Nope. Man, making me look like I've done nothing. Gosh.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've played a game somewhere in your lifetime. Maybe. Allegedly. Allegedly. Anyway, up here's a little bit of money and a new rewire tool, so I decided to go ahead and grab that. And for no reason, let me demonstrate how high up we are. Ow. Pretty high up. I just like doing that. Throw him down to the pylon so his body gets disintegrated. And about right here is where the achievement dings. It might be slightly higher, but it's about right here.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
Yeah, if you're afraid of heights, you can take the low path. We're pretty high up. If you fall from this height, well, pain?
Don't.
Don't is good. Pain is how I describe it. If you miss jumping on that chain, pain followed by death.
The lights are working perfect. Well, there's nothing to do. And I like climbing the pillars. Just leave the oil tanks be, or they'll break. Stupid guy. Why they always gotta put me with you, I just don't know.
Anyway, we're going to remove these two light sources here, so we have an escape route. It'll turn off the searchlight so the boat will pick us up. And that'll be all for today. So, we got about a minute left where I don't really do anything. I was leaving myself some time for the exit. So, thank you again for coming, Wolfprince. I'm glad you're here because, see, I would not have asked the kind of questions you're asking. That's why I wanted you.
Snow bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks, and I building a structure. Many seek the bridge for solace, ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all left from here.
So, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, he's Corvo, And we will see you guys in the next part when we will maybe actually get to the guy we're here to get. Want to say goodbye, Wolfie?
See ya.
Good job. Really showed him. That's how you say goodbye. You gotta do it all, not all cool and nonchalant. It made me look like an idiot being all professional. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
See you next time, folks.